What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of our Detroit Lions franchise. In today's action, we're going to be taking on the Minnesota Vikings on the road. Definitely going to be a tough place to play at US Bank Stadium. Crowd's going wild. Obviously, the Minnesota Vikings horn, the Dragon Fire. I mean, this defense, this is going to be a tough test and really hard NFC battle to come out on top with. We got the win against the Seahawks. Obviously, that was a pretty close game in its own right, but we want to take that momentum over to this game against Minnesota because obviously in a divisional game, you want to be on your best performance, your A game, in order to get that job done, right? Our goal right now is to win the division. We're 4-3 right now. Real life Lions are 3-5. We can see that Kirk Cousins is not really having that great of a season. 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. So obviously he's prone to turn the ball over thus far in this season, in Madden at least, right? So we see that this defense, though, is kind of replicating what they are doing in real life. We've got some holes on defense, guys. Linebackers, defensive line, secondary is getting older. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit actually really goes hard in the draft and in free agency this season on defense. But we know that Matt Patricia wants some new players. He wants some new guys to fit his scheme. So it's definitely needed. An overhaul is needed. And I'm actually going to have a video going over some of the highlights of that game and kind of my takeaways. But look at this. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. The tackling is just not there, guys. It's not even there for the Lions in real life. We see Latavius Murray going to take this one all the way for a 56-yard score. Yeah. You know, and the thing is we got sucked into those blocks. We couldn't even get off the blocks. So regardless if that one-on-one missed tackle, that's not really the only reason why that touchdown happened, right? So obviously we got to get better defensively. You can't have those breakdowns. So here we go, Matthew Stafford and the Lions offense. We're going to get 3 yards, right? Now we're at 2nd and 7. Incomplete pass. Nobody was open. This defense is really tough. By the way, guys, we see that the Lions are wearing the blue pants, right? So I like the blue pants. I just do. I think it's a cool look. We've also got the Vikings going with a throwback set. So we're going to pick up a first down here. We're also going to pick up a first down yet again on a Galladay reception. And here's Kerryon Johnson following his blockers, getting to the lead. The lead blocking, open field right there. Gotta love it. 16 rushes for 79 yards last week against Seattle. 2nd and 7, and here's a nice completion on a little out route to Marvin Jones on 2nd and 7. 6-yard play right there. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Also see Malcolm Mitchell walking in. So with that trade of Golden Tate, and I actually did trade Golden Tate to the Eagles in this online franchise just to keep it consistent, that's going to give Malcolm Mitchell some playing time. Somebody that we signed in episode 1, right, of this franchise. And actually, big news here, Bruce Ellington, former wide receiver for the Houston Texans, actually was signed by Detroit as well. So he's probably going to get some playing time, maybe as the number 4 guy right now behind TJ Jones. We'll just have to see how that pans out. But we see that we kick that field goal up and good. Dalvin Cook is going to get stuffed here by that defense and Jared Davis. Nice stop there to stop that offensive series. And then we see here on the next possession for Minnesota, so the Lions offense yet again can't do anything here. We're going to get a sack. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 with 6:59 left to go. And Cousins firing deep out there to the right is going to get Stephon Diggs for a first down. This guy is shifty, shaky, whatever you want to call him. He's quick and he's nifty, right? He's a really hard receiver to stop. And he knows how to route run. That's probably his biggest asset. So we see that Cousins almost throws another interception, his 7th on the season. Not going to be intercepted. It's not going to be converted. So we actually get the football back here. It's going to be 1st and 10. And that throw, just a little bit off. That we had that receiver. It was wide open. I believe that was Galladay out there. 2nd and 10. And Kerryon Johnson trying to fight his way for positive yardage. He's only going to get 1. So on 3rd and 9, a fumble, an almost turnover for Detroit. And that defensive line, guys, for Minnesota is still kicking our butts. So 7-3 here. get that stop. It's going to be a long field goal attempt here on 4th and 10 at the 34-yard line, and it just didn't have enough juice. Just didn't have enough, guys. That's Dan Bailey, former Dallas Cowboy kicker, and he's not even going to even make this thing close. So on 3rd and 10, so yet again, another 3rd down and long situation for Detroit. Nice reception to Galladay out there on a drag route, so he picks up the first down. Here we go on a 2nd and 1 with 55 seconds left to go. We still have 2 timeouts. We ended up calling a timeout on Minnesota's run play that they just did not get the first down on. We wanted them to try the field goal with a time stoppage instead of running the clock down and going into the half, right? So here's a first down pickup. We've also got 1st and 10, and Galladay yet again coming up big time with a reception here. 25 seconds left. We're going to call a timeout. Potentially this could be for the lead, guys. But look at this. Going to fire it deep out there to Malcolm Mitchell. And nothing doing. Nothing doing. Almost picked off. 19 seconds left. And Stafford going to find Theo Riddick up the middle, trying to shoot for the touchdown. But he's going to get stopped at the 1-yard line. 12 seconds to go. Ticking away now. 8 seconds. They're finally at the line. We got to call a run play here. Don't force it in the end zone and take a sack. And nice blocking there out front. Nice blocking. So Theo Riddick going to get in for the score. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. That's Rick Wagner, I believe. It's number 71. Nice job. Nice job. So touchdown. It's going to be 10-7. And look, I mean, just look at the rushing yards. Look at the rushing yards. 24. We cannot seem to get it going on the ground here, even with Riddick, Blunt, and Johnson. So the passing game is where it's at right now. We just got to be able to find our open receivers a little bit better and be able to cash in, because, you know, Stafford's already 15 of 25. That's not a great ratio. It's decent. It's okay, but it's not great. We need to do a little bit better. Here's Galladay on a 2nd and 4 with a play-action screen pass, just not really going anywhere. It's only going to pick up 2 yards. 3rd and 2. Little slant routes being called, and Stafford going to have to just throw the ball away. Not take a sack. Don't force anything. You don't want that turnover or that fumble to happen, just like Kirk Cousins did. And Ezekiel Ansah is going to pick this thing up. So the Detroit Lions guys are going to get the football back up 10-7. We have a potentially, we could get up 17-7 here if we get a touchdown, which would be absolutely huge. Galladay gets a nice reception there. He's already got 8 for 76, and he's at the 1-yard line. So yet again, just like NCAA football, we can't seem to get past that 1-yard line glitch, and then now all of a sudden there's another glitch. A glitch in Madden. Go figure. What do you make about that? Look at Kerryon Johnson is at the G, and then he's all the way over at the S. Like, how does that even happen? So on 2nd and goal on the 5-yard line, we're trying to push with LeGarrette Blunt to get some positive yardage here, get it more manageable. So we're at the 3-yard line now. 1:30 left to go. Blunt is still out there. We're trying to push this defensive line back and get this score on the ground. Got some blocking in front, but good stop on D by Minnesota. So we're going to have to kick a field goal. This could cost us here. This decision could cost us here, but Prater is going to kick it up and good. So it's going to be 13-7. We're only up 6. So a touchdown, guys, is going to get 14-13 with Minnesota up 1. So the defense is going to have to come through here. Here's Dalvin Cook on a little check down. Going to break off of the initial tackle by Darius Slay. No matter, because it is going to pick up a first down. And Cousins is going to get sacked here by Eli Harold. So 2nd sack of the game now. 2nd and 21. That was a loss of 11. Dalvin Cook in the backfield. We got to watch out for him, and he's going to catch the check down yet again. That seems to be a play that Minnesota likes. Right now, it's only going to be a pickup of 5, so it's 3rd and 16, still up 6. They're going to go with a play action. We thought they were going to go with a draw, and look at this. Wide open is Stephon Diggs, and Darius Slay can't keep his hands off the face mask. And with 7 minutes and 37 seconds left, guys, this is not something that you want to be messing with. Don't cost yourself the game with stupid penalties. And look at it, right up the middle is Dalvin Cook, but he's going to get stopped at the 2-yard line. That probably should have been an easy touchdown for them. That he had a wide open lane. And here is Latavius Murray getting the carry. He's going to get stopped as he ran into his own offensive lineman. And Jared Davis is going to make a nice play there from the middle linebacker spot. So on 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. What can we do here? And look at this. Can't turn around. That's Quandre Diggs. He can't turn around on Laquan Treadwell, who had a pretty nice game against Detroit in real life. I mean, he was beating Glover Quinn all over the place, and honestly, when his combine numbers came out, he was pretty slow. So I don't know what is that. What is that, guys? I have no idea. So here's Marvin Jones. Going to pick up a nice first down. Remember, it's 14-13, so a field goal is going to make it 16-14. With the lead, our defense has to make a stop now. But nice throw up the middle, beating the linebackers, beating the corners. But look at this. That's not a good throw. That's not a good throw. We're shooting for Marvin Jones in the corner of the end zone, and Stafford just doesn't make an accurate throw to the pylon in the back corner, and Harrison Smith is going to get that interception. But look at this. A amazing play by Damon Harrison Sr. Snacks comes through, gets the forced fumble on Cousins on the very next play. So Stafford and the offense has a chance to come through for us, but yet again, they cannot. On the 3rd and 9, they're going to pick up 6, and Patricia says, you know what, with 2:33 left to go, you just got to get the field goal, got to take the points, you have to take the lead and hope your defense makes a stop. So we're only up 2. A field goal and a killing of the clock here is going to ruin our chances of winning the game. But look at Jared Davis, almost comes up with the interception, but bobbles it in front of Kyle Rudolph. Look at this. This would have pretty much ended the game right now. So is this going to cost us, guys? Let's find out. Kyle Rudolph making a nice catch there and a good throw by Cousins. 1st and 10 now, 16-14, and wide open is Kyle Rudolph yet again. Glover Quinn has to come over and make the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line, and look at this. Another catch out there by Kyle Rudolph, this time to the right. So now they're at the 11-yard line. Cousins drops back and finds Adam Thielen with a first down at the 1. So with 55 seconds left, guys, nice pressure. Cousins is gonna have to get the football thrown away here. Goal line set. They are running the football here. Nice stop by Tracy Walker for a tackle for a loss. Going to be on the 3-yard line. And look at this. A false start penalty on Minnesota is going to push them back to the 8. Strong eye formation here for Minnesota, and they're actually going to go ahead and hand it off, which makes sense, right? They have the field goal in the bag. Detroit calls a timeout with 26 seconds left. So we got a couple plays here to drive down the field, possibly get into field goal position of our own, and win the game 19-17. But Stafford's going to have to come through with another fourth quarter comeback. And look at this. We had the wide open throw. Was Galladay, and Harrison Smith comes up with the interception, guys. Stafford didn't get the ball out quick enough, didn't get the ball out to the right of that route enough. And look at this. Harrison Smith jumps the left side of the route, picks it off. Game-ending interception by Stafford. And a lot of people are calling for his head, guys, out here in Detroit. I mean, talk radio is all over him. The fans are all over him. And I'll post a video here later on today talking about how, you know, the Stafford conundrum. That's the title of the video, the Stafford conundrum. And it's one of the most interesting things that I've probably ever seen in the world of sports. Nobody can explain to me what that is. And we'll talk about that, and you know, it's always open for discussion. But we can see the numbers here for Detroit: 23 of 36 for Stafford, 13 incompletions, 2 interceptions, one being the most costly. The one that was over to Harrison Smith in the corner of the end zone shooting for Malcolm Mitchell. We got that one back with the nice fumble forced by Damon Harrison. So, you know, no harm, no foul on that interception. But we see that Galladay had 10 catches, which led the way across the board for all receivers for Detroit. And with that moving on of Golden Tate, that's really helped his production. Hopefully in real life that actually starts happening. But our defense, you know, our defense played okay. It played all right. We still got to get some players, guys. Honestly, we got to get some athletes on that defense. And I'm going to actually show you some guys here in the draft class that I'm kind of looking at, and we can see them up on the screen now. But I really think Detroit in this draft is probably going to address third-string quarterback, and we're definitely going to be addressing defensive line. It's a major, major issue for Detroit. And you know, if there's guys that you see here that you want me to take a look at, feel free to post in the comments below, and you know, I'll show them in the next video that, you know, we're scouting them and whatnot. But yeah, I'm really focusing on defensive line, some pass rushing, some secondary help as well. We need a young corner to help out Darius Slay. We need some safeties as well, because Quinn and Tavon Wilson and Diggs, you know, they're not getting any younger guys. So definitely we got to address that. And I actually wanted to scout Marquise Brown as well, just because I know that wide receiver is probably going to have to be addressed as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace.